What's up, Slycem Nation? We are going to hit that missing dog heroic path and get to Kingpin. Check out Medusa. Check out Kingpin. We've got Chid and Smokeman on the call to talk about sort of the specifics and some of the new abilities. We won't go into depth. We're just going to talk about some of the really light, low-level stuff and probably cover it later in the discussion tonight anyways. But we wanted to just hit this since it's brand new, up and running, and get it done as quickly as possible. My name is John Connie, a.k.a. Big Man Syndrome, a.k.a. Big Man Media, a.k.a. NerdliestCrew. And that's today's plan. So let's get into it. That was for the on-demand people. Now we got some live people jumping in. Haiku already jumped in. My live stream on the back end is not showing me anything, which is kind of annoying. But we got King Kush, Veritas jumping in real fast. Oh, there is an echo. I wonder if I turn my mic down on OBS, can they still hear me?
Yep, I can still hear you.
You guys can hear me because Skype picks me up. But can the viewers hear me? That's the question.
I'm listening to the stream.
Why is Nerdliest here? Dang, Haiku, that's kind of messed up.
You are echoing pretty bad in the stream. I just noticed that.
Yeah, am I muted now, though? Look at all the fragments.
Oh, there is an echo. I wonder if my mic down.
Here it comes. This is where the test is. Am I muted?
Yep, I can still hear you. You guys can hear me. Skype picks me up. But can the viewers hear me?
The viewers can hear you.
All right.
You asked if the viewers can hear you.
Skype is working. Holy crap. I'm excited about that. All right. Something's working. Something is working, crew. Okay. All right. Well, there's my map 5 rewards, if you guys were wondering. That's pretty exciting. Some nice fragments. But we're going to jump straight in. I'm going to let Chid and Smokeman sort of discuss as we go. And I'm just going to try to fly through Heroic as fast as possible, get this done, which is one thing that's really cool for those of you who follow me on my channel, NerdliestCrew. I recently got Black Widow. I'm trying to get her to R4 as quickly as possible, and finishing Heroic is going to get me the cats to take her to R3 right now. So that's a good goal right there. But Chid and Smokeman, are you guys excited for Medusa? I'm sure you both have gotten a chance to check her out either on someone else's stream or via play.
I refuse to hyper.
Chid, the non-hype.
I mean, yes, she sounds amazing, but so did Carnage.
Uh-oh.
So I'm going to hold judgment for the time being.
Here's my question, though. Have you fought Medusa yet?
Yes.
No, I have.
Okay, Chid, do you agree with Smoke's sort of quick analysis of Medusa being potentially like Carnage?
Visually, she is beautiful.
Oh.
Animations, specials, all that.
Yeah.
But the damage from the AI in Master and any other difficulty will be different when we have the power to do it.
Yeah, exactly, and that's what I'm getting at. But I'm wondering because like when you fought Carnage though, and this is a question for both Smoke and Chid, so answer either one of you can answer first. But when you fought Carnage, did you think he was going to be an awesome character, and then when he came out and you started playing him, he was a terrible character? Because when I watched Medusa, it looked like she was actually putting out some decent damage. Versus Carnage,
like I said, I don't have any experience with Medusa yet. I've been busy trying to grind Dormammu Arena, but it felt like Carnage, both when played against and played as, it was poor all the way around. And part of that might have had to do with the fact of trying to run suicides too, because you basically need to spam his special one to start building up buffs, and his timer to finally lock in a buff took forever.
Yeah.
So from what I've seen from playing with Carnage and playing against Carnage, he wasn't hard to beat, even with all those weird buffs that they gave him. You know, you bait the L1 who was in watching the fidget spinner. You know, the fidget spinner of death spin towards you wasn't anything as far as productive.
Fidget spinner of death.
It was easy. It was easy to get by. It was easy to handle, and in general, it wasn't anything to worry about. Whereas Medusa, you know, she seems like she might be a little bit more than that. But again, it's all, you know, it, like Chid said, it's different when you play him versus when they play him, because let's face facts, if you go against the Star Lord, it's not going to be very good.
Well, yeah,
but if you go,
you lace combos easier than an AI does. You string specials after a combo when an AI does not. You block better than AI usually does. But yeah,
exactly. So like using Star Lord, one of the top champs in the game, if not the top, you know, overall. Whereas playing against him, he's kind of a cakewalk.
Yeah.
So, like, and it, like I said, you kind of got to get your hands on her to play her and to really understand what to expect. I can't do a full featured grind like Frojo and Chid can, but I can do the 3-star grind, no problem. I can put up 1.5 million points with my 49 3-star maxed out champions. So
yeah.
I can do that no problem. And so I'll be playing with the 3-star versions. I'm gonna get Kingpin because he looks and sounds amazing. I watched a little bit earlier on Kingpin's animations and stuff, and I like what I see, and a lot of projectile stuff. So careful when you're running through this.
Yeah, we'll save a conversation about Kingpin for when we get to him. But
sure.
And Medusa's coming up next, and I wanted to do something really quick while I'm going to drop the links in our chats that we have, just so that people know that we're live. Throw it in my alliance as well. So everyone that's currently watching, what's up? I see you guys chatting. Sorry, we've sort of been on our own conversation for now, but we know you're there. Thanks for joining us today. If you're new, subscribe. If you're not new, hit that like button and help me do the same thing I'm doing right now. I'm grabbing the link. I'm throwing it in my alliance chat, throwing it in that SlycemGaming squad chat. Share it and let people know that we're live. We know BG is going right now. There's probably a couple other people that are live because this is a brand new, you know, challenge. But we want everyone to come over here because this is where the conversation's at, my friends. This is where the real knowledge bombs get dropped. So we're about to run into Medusa, and we're going to take a quick look at her abilities. I just got slapped by a freaking god. Man, I am not the right person to watch do heroic because I am such a terrible player. Jeez. I'm like not paying attention or something. But here we go. We got King Kush, Veritas, the Wolf Predator, Haiku, Amino, Buzzard, Solomons, Kenneth, Swindle, Clasher General says, Frojo and Slycem, where they are. But nice to meet you. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, I am NerdliestCrew. I have a channel as well. If there's something that needs to be brought up midday, it'll either be me, possibly Frojo. We're looking at maybe Chid one of these days will get up on here when it's middle of the day when Slycem's not able to because he's got that you know, real world job, selling cars. He's got to make that money. I've got the stay-at-home dad luxury of being able to get on whenever the heck I want to, if I want to. But thanks for joining us. Nice to meet you all as well, if you haven't met me already. Bulldog just jumped in. Says really quiet. Well, let me try to fix that then. I don't know that I can. Am I quiet?
No, I can definitely hear you.
You can definitely hear me. I'm really close to the microphone.
What's up, Clay? That boy. And CPT Smash. And Alex.
I love the loading screen of Lockjaw. He's so funny looking.
Wait, can you see the Grandmaster crystals?
Me?
He's not uncollected yet.
No, I cannot. I'm not uncollected. And I can see the 6-star crystal, and it looks like crap. It's ugly. Alright, so Medusa. Let's check her out really quick. Living Strands. Medusa gains Fury buff every 3 seconds up to 3 stacks, each increasing attack by 46.41. Fury buffs expire 14 seconds after reaching the maximum amount. When struck twice, Medusa has 56.3% chance to auto-block with her hair. Man, that weave is vicious. Breaking the opponent's combo for the cost of 3 Fury buffs. This can trigger parry. It's kind of nice.
So she has to have the 3 stacks of Fury in order to trigger the auto block? So I'm understanding that right?
Nah, because I attacked her and then just...
No, it will cost that much. So if she has three fury stacked, it'll be nulled basically. But she doesn't have to have that to do it. Doesn't sound like it, at least. And then I'm just gonna slowly scroll through this. I'm not gonna read it all out loud. Watch Seaton talk about it too. I know her special attacks look pretty cool, but they also look like they're extremely easy to bait and easy to dodge because they're not very high range. So that's good. But damage output's not terrible. She also breaks armor. I remember seeing that a couple times on the 5-star. Battle of the Seaton. All right. Any comments from you guys about her? I mean, she is pretty sexy.
She stuns a lot, more than Gwemple. Hers seems more guaranteed.
Yeah, that's true. Well, at least for this map, she has every 6 hits is a stun. So I don't know if that's her ability or if it was just if you were watching or you were playing it. If you're getting hit 6 times, you're gonna get stunned.
Because I had the armor shatter thing.
Let me say, I missed. Did it say like how easily this is good? What like the percentage chance of an armor break was? I didn't see that because I'm going back and reading that armor shattered. When the opponent suffers from 6 active armor break debuffs, their armor breaks will turn into an armor shatter debuff, reducing it by 2,200 for 26 seconds. That seems like a really long, pretty solid armor break for a 4-star.
Yes, it's a different symbol than armor break. It's like it's perfectly cut with a knife in the curve, and you can see the timer slowly ticking down. It is slow, so that's a good thing.
So I just showed her special 1. I'm gonna try to get her to special 2 without killing her and without dying myself. I don't know if I could get her to S2 without destroying her right now. I probably should have brought a 2-star into this like Seaton does.
That S3 is gonna be wicked. I know you can't trigger an S3 on heroic, but
yeah,
it inflicts armor. The armor rating, the armor shattered. It automatically gives an armor shattered 2,200.
Oh, dang it.
2,200 break of the armor rating, and for 35 seconds. Like that's just gonna be there forever.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess if you're running willpower, you know, it's not gonna matter much. But like that's just a massive.
Going
tick.
with Ultron. So you have Ultron there, right?
No.
He doesn't?
No, he's got Gamora, Agent Venom, Cable, Drax, and Rebel.
Go with Cable. You can possibly survive longer.
What do you mean? For who?
So you can see your specials.
Oh.
So you can see more specials if you run with Cable.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I want to put a better champion in to, well, no, so the thing is like, you want to take a 2-star in because then you can just pound into them and build their special without destroying their health, and then you finish them off with a big one. What's up, Jacob Sig? Jumping in on the stream. Harsh Gupta, what's up, man? Also want to say hello to AZ Real. Says Nerdliest, who is the nerdliest character? He's never around. Psh. Probably because I've not ever been on a late night stream.
Bulldog, the people that are with Nerdliest right now is myself, Smokeman, and Chid.
Yeah, and if Bulldog, if you want to jump in, we can have Chid give you the call or add you if you are available.
No, Harsh, he's not going for a Legends run. He's just kind of going through chest and everything.
Yeah, I cannot exactly run through Master like a Legend right now. My roster is way too baby. That's a pipe dream for me. I'm just not good enough, man.
Give it time, man. Give it time.
Oh, I'm waiting. Patiently.
Yeah, Jacob says he can't hear one of us. I don't know if it's me or if it's Chid, but Chid generally, you know, the horse whisperer. He's.
You know, horse whisperer.
Horse whisperer.
We friendly call you that when you're not around, or when you're around. I don't know.
wonder if it's because my display audio is probably low.
See, like I'm saying, it's always them to sabotage me.
It's always me. I always have issues. I can't figure out my shit. I don't know what setting to fix, honestly. I don't know if it's Skype, if it's OBS, or if it's my computer, or if it's just the sound gods hating me.
Oh, he can't hear anyone except you. Just Slycem.
What the hell?
What happened?
I can't figure out my shit.
That sucks. You guys have been talking all this time and no one's been able to hear you.
I don't know what setting to fix, honestly. I don't know if it's Skype, if it's OBS, or if it's my computer.
God,
Just the sound guy.
I swear I fixed it and it's not fixed.
Can you guys hear us yet?
What the hell?
Sorry, I'm trying to like listen to the stream, see what they're hearing. I apologize. Your squeakiness kind of came through.
Like on OBS right now, it shows that you guys are registering as audio.
Right.
Like maybe if I turn my microphone up a little bit.
Projo's on the account.
That bulldog got kidnapped. I swear, man.
They should be able to kind of hear me a little bit. I don't know. Chid doesn't say much.
I don't.
I'm guessing I have an echo now because I turned up my microphone and the other audio device is running. This is freaking stupid, I swear.
Alex, you should be able to hear Nerdliest, who you can also see. Then
I can hear three different
myself,
people.
Smoke Man.
Oh, if Frojo's the one telling me that he can't hear anyone, I don't know if I would worry about that because he's through the... I don't know. If Alex can hear all three different people, that's good. That means that everyone else should be able to. Who's nerd? Oh, man.
It's okay, man. It's okay. We gotta... This is, like, what, your first time doing through actual SlycemGaming and not your own channel?
I've done it on SlycemGaming before, but I did it kind of janky. I don't know why the Skype doesn't work for me. And I've got, like, barely any time right now. I've got, like, 15 minutes to run through the next 2 chapters, so I'm going to start playing a little faster. Alright, well, everyone watching, can you tell me if you can hear Chid and Smoke? You guys go ahead and have a little conversation about fairies.
Fairies? That's an interesting choice of topic.
Yes. It's the first thing I thought about. I don't know why.
That raises some questions for me then a little bit.
Alright, well,
if you
what
guys
are
can
those?
hear us, please post in chat of whether or not you can hear it. Again, this is Smoke Man here.
And if anything, if you guys can go into your settings, maybe turn up your mics a little bit. Maybe that'll help.
Give me just a second.
It's on my eyes.
What's up, John Wesley? Welcome to the stream, buddy. At least somebody's excited to see me in the SlycemGaming stream. God. Getting so much crap in here. Everyone's like, who the hell is this guy? Where's Slycem? Where's the chair? That's not rain!
Like that sometimes.
Oh, dang. Hyperion just slapped me in the face. Okay, I was not ready for this fight, apparently.
I told you, he's debuffing him.
Oh, damn it, I'm incinerating right now. Incineration! Well, bam! Can hear them like a whisper. Okay, so, Jay, can you go into your Skype settings and bump up the levels of your mic?
Mine are up as high as I can go.
Whoa. You just yelled a little bit. And then AZ Real says, I was teasing. Damn, nerd. Yeah, I know. But I was just, you know, my feelings are a little bit hurt. I'm just kidding. I don't give a shiz.
Dang. No love for the nerd.
Guys, sub and like it. Really appreciated. 6Z, that is exactly right. If you are new, hit that sub button. Join the SlycemGaming Nation. Lots of things to come. Ooh, we got health potion this way. It's MISO, so I'm going to go that way.
And again, guys, this is hopefully something that you're gonna see a little bit more often as well. I know that you see some other channels up during the day, but we're gonna try and make SlycemGaming a more of an all-day project as well, more than just Slycem and Frojo on at night. Nerd, myself, maybe Chid, hopefully Bulldog. We'll kind of see how everything goes, but you're gonna see a lot more of us during the day as well. Right. You know, kind of get you through the tough grind in the morning, or as well as the late night grind as well with those guys.
And may need you to call me back because apparently there's a Skype update I don't have.
Well, I just turned
Maybe
up
that's why I can see settings.
I just turned up the volume. I don't know if that's gonna fix anything. Automatically adjust microphone settings. No.
I'll let you guys know in the chat.
All right, sounds good. I'm gonna say I can kind of hear, again, listening to a very quiet phone on the other end, so I can double check settings and stuff like that as well. I can still hear. There we go. Now they're saying they can hear me. So well, yes, whatever you did, fixed it.
I'm wondering if they hear you through the microphone, hearing the display audio. But as long as it doesn't sound bad on their end, I'm okay with it. Last time I did that, it sounded like crap. It was really bad. So
Clay, does it sound like it has any kind of feedback at all, or any kind of an echo, or is everything coming through okay?
6Z says he was grinding for Dorm, but went out drinking, and now I am way too behind, so I'll just have to dupe him out of a crystal. That sucks. Priorities, man, priorities.
6Z, what are you calling way behind? Because I'm sitting at 3-7. I've got all night to just grind them.
Ugh.
We still got... Yeah, well, it didn't say it was going to be fun.
Yeah.
I just said I'd have all
It
night
is for Dormammu, though. If I wasn't married with a 1-year-old, I'd totally do that stuff, but I am not capable of staying up all night anymore. That is far behind me.
That's okay. I've got... Well, I work all night, so I'm going to come... As soon as my girl comes home and crashes out and gets the 3-year-old and the 5-month-old, I'm going to crash and head to bed for a little bit, and then I've got work tonight from 11 o'clock Mountain Time to 7 o'clock in the morning. So, and I've got like 4 hours once I get off to knock out a couple more runs as well. So won't be too bad. Oh, you're not that far behind 6Z. 2.9 million. You'll be okay.
Yeah, just stay up all night. Just drink a bunch of Rockstar.
You got this. You're gonna be up all night anyway, watching the Slycem stream. Don't lie. You'll be there. We know you.
We know who you are.
Oh, come on. It'll be great assisting in surgery after you pull an all-nighter. Don't try and tell me that.
Yeah, Chris. Chris, I don't have a webcam actually. I have a DSLR that's hooked up to a Blackmagic Mini recorder. And yesterday it was working 100% fine, but I think all the different things that I'm trying to do right now, it's slightly affected. So I do apologize for the slight lag, especially when I start to hit like fights. It's super laggy because it's picking up so much visual content to stream with. It just doesn't quite work well. But I still like the quality of my camera versus a webcam. It's nice.
Gaming vlogs and challenges. Good to have you here, man. Happy to have some more people. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button, guys. We've got 36 watching, and I've only got 2 likes. Come on, man. Show some support for our hopefully consistent afternoon streamer here on SlycemGaming, Nerdliest, and he grinds through heroic.
Dude, I can barely stay consistent on my own channel.
6Z, we don't want to get any dogs killed. Disregard then, especially since the whole point of this mission is to save a dog. We don't want to kill any dogs in the process.
Why is my phone lagging? Dude, it's hot in my garage. It's a sauna! Where's my keys? Apologies, everyone. You're about to hear my garage open up. Turn on the fan, but I'll... God. too many factors in my garage that makes my gameplay bad. What's up, Kevin Suze? Saw you guys are gonna get a dog killed. I just reread that, didn't I?
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. We don't want any dogs to die.
No dying dogs. My God, I swear my phone is lagging. It's not my gameplay where I'm missing these blocks. My phone's getting hot. So I'm burning through this heroic, and then getting slapped by pillow hands.
Yeah, Chris, he just opened up his garage, so now the sun is actually hitting his very pasty face. So that would be why he's glowing.
Yes, I'm very white. Extremely.
It's okay, 60. We knew what you meant. We know that you weren't going to let a dog die.
My camera's not supposed to be lagging this much. Like, that's pretty poor.
A little choppy, that's for sure.
Wonder if I can change it to that. Whoa, big forehead. Coming in hot.
Take care, 6Z. We'll see you later.
There we go. And that actually made it worse.
Yeah, Clay. That was pretty funny with the elephant chair last week. Bulldog, I did not see any with that Grandmaster. Did he pull anything decent, or was it all just kind of wishy-washy? I mean, obviously they're Grandmaster crystals, so they gotta have something decent in them, right?
I've been seeing a lot of good pulls. I mean, granted, I am a new player, and any 5-star is attractive to me. Obviously, I don't really care for Hulkbuster, Jugs, or any of the other guys that everybody hates when they pull them, but I wouldn't mind getting a 5-star Hulkbuster right now.
Well, at this point, you have what?
I have one 5-star.
One 5-star?
I have a Rolk.
See, when you get more 5-stars, because I've got 7 right now, and one of them, like, I've got a couple of them that people aren't huge fans of. I've got Iron Patriot, I've got Hulkbuster, but it's made my T4 basic grind so much easier.
Exactly, that too.
Just to have those guys.
When you get,
so I mean,
but I understand the frustrations, especially when you have enough champions to where you either want to dupe someone strong or you just need that one extra utility player for war or for something. But like, I don't know. I'm always excited when I get a new character, just because of that reason. Like, I cannot grind for anything, but every time I get a new character, I'm able to grind that much longer, or less. You know, I don't have to put as many hours in because I get so many more points per round.
Right. Krusty Krab, good to see you here, man. Happy to see you come in. Hopefully you'll come in You'll come in more often, not just over at Frojo's.
Holy crap.
26 3-stars, 4 4-stars. That's not... I mean, I guess that's not terrible.
Seaton just uploaded a video of 30 Grandmaster crystals.
Yeah, that's what Bulldog was talking about. He said he got 26 3-stars and 4 4-stars out of them.
Yeah,
Spoilers.
That's a lot of shards. So, that's the one good thing about the Grandmaster one, although you have to pay for it, obviously, and that's not great, but if you're getting a bunch of them, you're going to get a lot of shards, at least. If you need 4 stars, that is. For me, I need some 4 stars.
110? No fun. No fun at all, Crab.
Ugh. Alright, loading screen. Can we go a little faster? Chid just joined us again?
Am I louder?
Am I louder? I have no idea.
Sound good on my end.
Play next.
It's smoke and Chid, Slicem.
Smoke man, smoke man, smoke man, smoke man.
That was up to something.
Got him! Okay, where are we?
Drax, Iron Patriot, Black Panther. I assume that's the OG Black Panther, and Ultron. That's not bad. 30 days, because that's the uncollected dailies, right?
The what?
Oh no, it's the Grandmaster Crystal. So that's trying to think.
This is a weird
200.
map.
Those are 200 units per crystal. So is that what 6,000? Is that 6,000 units?
Can't figure out which way is faster. This one has a 4-star box, so I'm gonna go this way.
Always go the path that has an item.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Always.
And if the stream can actually hear me better, then it was freaking Skype the whole time. Does it sound good now? Sound really freaking.
God, it sounds good, but my freaking phone is lagging so bad. It's getting so hot.
Try this with cable. Once the fight starts, parry and heavy. You get the best degeneration damage off that way.
I don't know that I need to worry too much about it until I get to Kingpin, because all these are very low level and a couple hits takes down their health ridiculously, but it's just like makes the gameplay so much slower, and timing, I can't time because everything's glitching. I don't really want to restart my phone right now, and I don't have enough. Well, I guess I can try to update on this other phone.
Is Frojo actually in the chat with Slice?
Man.
I think Frojo and Slycem are both using the SlycemGaming.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's funny. I can also type in there because I'm also logged in. It's amazing that none of us have been kicked. It's interesting. Account sharing apparently is fine on YouTube. Oh my god, that was so bad.
And what's up, Solomons and Carlos Mendez?
A zoom, a zoom, a zippity zoom.
Well, we'll see. The real test is on Slycem. Well, when he's streaming, that's the real test. If that's the case, then I should have done this sooner.
Yeah, like the lag that you're seeing in the stream, that is my phone, not the stream, unfortunately. So sorry to everybody who's watching right now. Hopefully it's not too bad of an experience. We do have 44 watching, which is pretty awesome. And most of you are just hanging out, probably listening to the conversation. We're working our way towards Kingpin. I don't know, the boss here is Vulture, so that's not that exciting. We already know he's not that great. But once we get to Kingpin, we'll have a nice little discussion about him. I don't know, maybe we need to think of something to talk about here. What about that Lockjaw? Are we gonna see him in battle at all, do you think?
No, they won't pay, because he's just not. He won't be a playable or even like that Wolverine Weapon X thing that they put out that they're not gonna actually release as a hero.
Technically, he's playable. If you have a gifting badge.
I just played him right now. I sent over some revives.
Right. And what's up, Chris Spartacus? And SlycemGaming Marvel Heroes Omega.
Blase, what's going on, buddy?
Blase, 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 blase.
It's actually from Future Song. That's where I got that from.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Forgot I was gonna add something to the stream layout. Hold, please.
Well, thank you for sharing your break with us, Caleb.
Also, if you guys are donating or subscribing or anything like that, I don't have those notifications set up on my end. So apologies that if you did donate or you did subscribe, you're not getting a little bump on our screen. But thank you if you did. For those of you who are waiting to click that button and are not sure, now's the time. Just click that subscribe button.
Solomons, we're kind of on the edge, on the fence, actually, with Medusa, because she's coming off a little too Carnage. Like, looks beautiful, but we'll see how she actually is when we actually use her. Not with the AI's freaking overjacked stats. See, everyone doing a favor in this? Yes. That is the motto. And what's up, Brother Marco?
Boom. You guys are about to see something awesome on the stream.
Let's see.
Let's just say I found the dog.
I found him! Spoilers! Spoilers.
I found him!
Spoilers.
That needs to go on the thumbnail.
Salomon's self-advertising is always okay.
Not if it's your YouTube channel. GTFO if you're sitting there trying to sponsor your own channel. SlycemGaming Marvel Heroes Omega.
Yeah, Slycem's doing his own channel. That's a secondary channel, so that's totally okay in this case. It's just cross-promoting your own business.
I don't know if that's Slycem. That might be Troller.
It said earlier. No, it said earlier that it was Slycem. He said he was Slycem. Slycem better all use this name.
That's like a guy with a mask telling you that it's your best friend, and it's actually just some dude that's about to slash your freaking nuts off.
Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah, see? You don't want to fuck with the weasels.
That's a different scenario.
He says that's still, or I think that's Frojo then. He says that's still us.
Oh, so. Someone's on the actual account says that's us. We have like 10 new channels.
We do have a bunch of new channels. We do have a bunch of new channels coming up soon.
Oh, really? Interesting.
Yeah,
Interesting. I had no idea, guys. Great conversation we didn't have, guys.
It was on. I assume that you were not available for last night's stream.
I was there early.
Well, yeah, no, this was toward the end when I got my wrench. When I was blessed with my wrench.
We need to have more open conversations in the Mutants crew. Oh, I didn't know that, says Salamence. Neither did I. Don't feel bad, man.
AZ Real promise none of us will be doing any nut slashing, despite what Nerdliest may be discussing over here.
Just watch yourself. Watch yourself. Don't accept invites from randos that you do not know.
I didn't know you, and you invited me into Slycem chat at the time.
Ooh.
Touché.
Touché.
Okay, I'm happy to be there.
I don't want. Okay, Ezreal.
If it tags for reasons and stuff. Alright then, AZ Real.
Don't forget to hit that like button.
Alright, so how about this discussion? So Kingpin, when is Kingpin going to be the arena?
He's actually Wednesday. Or Thursday, excuse me.
So he's not the next. Yeah, he's the next one.
Yeah, tomorrow.
So you think obviously basic, or I mean, featured 3-star is going to be 1.5, 1.7 as usual. What's the 4-star cutoff going to be?
Based on what I've seen, I would say something close to probably 15.5. That's my guess. 15.53. If we're doing double decimal.
So you think high, but not Gwenpool high?
No, I don't. I mean, just because yes, he looks good, and he's got the AV feature, the Agent Venom feature of like shrugging off the debuffs, and a lot of projectile style specials and stuff. I think that he's gonna go high because it's gonna be good to see another skill rather than a 20th tech added. Because let's face facts, that's what they basically did there. Was like, it wasn't quite 20, but they did 6 or 7 of them in a row. It felt like, as far as releases, Green Goblin, Stark Spidey, Doc Ock. I don't remember, but yeah, it felt very boring seeing all those techs. And I know that they were trying to balance classes and stuff like that, but it's gonna be really good to see another good skill guy added, and I think Kingpin will be that for sure.
Yeah, dude's got some Hulkish hands. I like how big he is too. He is very, very not human.
But he looks quick.
Yeah.
Which is he's got the Venom-esque speed.
Yeah, he's got that belly bump.
Yeah. So I'm thinking he'll go pretty high. The 1.5 for 3-star. Hell, I mean, I might even say 1.6 for a 3-star.
Yeah. Well, I mean, a lot of the newer nice 3-stars I've seen go for like 1.7. 1.5 is that standard. And then if it's someone who's like whatever, like Agent Venom went for 600,000, I'm sure he's probably gonna go for 750 this time around.
Yeah, he's kind of an older champ though, so.
Yeah, exactly. So we're looking at someone who's brand new and is gonna be really wanted. But then again, more people in the pool might cause it to be more like the 1.5 range, 1.5 to 1.7. Chid, do you agree with that 4-star cutoff? Or are you gonna try to not hype him as usual? Did we lose Chid? Where'd Chid go? He's muted. He has no idea.
Yes, Bulldog, we know that we need science, and I agree with that. But
Science.
it's if you would have made if they would have made Kingpin a science, you're telling me you wouldn't have flipped your lid?
Would have been bad. I'm hoping that at some point, I mean, obviously Gladiator Hulk, I've seen some leaked images, unless someone's really good at working 3D models. I've seen, you know, Gladiator Hulk, and he looks freaking awesome. So that'll be another science, I'm sure, unless they decide to make him a cosmic, which would be a mistake, I'm assuming.
Oh. Which, yes, he would be a mistake considering it is still Hulk, just with some armor.
Oh my god.
So I think that, yeah, no, I think it should just be, he should just be a science.
So he'll be another science. Obviously, it's not another new science, but he might have some weapons which would be different than the usual Hulks. Be kind of cool. And then the fact of the matter is, it's like they release these things based on what's coming up in the Marvel world, and Inhumans all cosmic for the most part. Defenders all skill for the most part. Maybe if they brought in one of the villains. I can't even really think back to any of the seasons that had a villain that would technically be science or exciting to put in the game. Then next you got Thor Ragnarok, which bunch of cosmics. And then finally, after that, you're probably looking at potentially seeing some science come in. But even like with Black Panther release, that's all going to be skill or tech.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the only thing that I guess I didn't understand Kilgrave's like ability, I guess, from Jessica Jones.
Yeah.
I mean, she's not even in the game yet.
Yeah,
so
Jessica Jones would be another skill, and I think her specials would just be sassy remarks that hurt your heart so much that you lose health. Because all she is she'd just be a heavy hitter. She wouldn't be anything special.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I think her special one would be throwing a Jack Daniels bottle at your face, which would be funny as hell, and I actually would enjoy playing her.
I would agree. However, unfortunately, because I believe this game is technically still for kids, I think they're probably going to avoid the use of drugs and alcohol.
It wouldn't be an alcohol bottle. It'd be a soda bottle. It'd be a Coca-Cola.
Just like a glass.
Yeah,
just
glass
some random
bottle.
glass bottle.
And then she'd say "fuck you," but it'd be like "bleep you." And then Kilgrave. I think Kilgrave would be pretty cool. He doesn't have hand-to-hand combat, but I can imagine like something interesting, like using some civilian comes out of nowhere as a special and like does something like shoots you or something like that. Or like mind control. He makes you use a special on yourself, or makes you punch yourself in the face a bunch of times, like hard.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I gave him S3. Oh no, that's my S3. I am not paying attention at all as I play. I'm like.
It says he's not home at the moment. He's actually had to drop off because he's got to go drive somewhere real quick. So. I could see Jessica Jones being science.
Yeah,
I don't know. Like she would. There's.
Daredevil's skill. I think
a lot of...
she acquired her powers the same way Daredevil did, and that's through an accident.
Right. But it just did it didn't explain that very well, in my opinion, on her show. It kind of jumped into a story.
No, yeah,
which worked. But...
They haven't done a background of her yet, like a full background. They just showed an accident and. Oh no, she was tested on. Never mind. It was the same group that got what's his face. The dude that takes the pills. I forget what his villain name is. They didn't say it in the show, but it's like a theory that he's gonna be not Flash. What is it? Some veteran that goes nuts and. Yeah. I agree. Slycem or Frojo said that he'd probably be science. I guess it's true because it is. He's more. She's more like Luke Cage. Luke Cage is science. I actually didn't know that.
Yeah, because he was like experimented on in prison.
No, that makes sense. So. I always thought he was skilled just because of the fact that he hits so much.
No, he's like a bleed immune. He's a bleed immune science
right.
Who just doesn't do anything.
Has no power. Nuke him. Nuke. I think it is Nuke. Something Nuke. I think there's another name, either front or back to it. Something Nuke. It's not Duke Nukem. That's a different game.
Kilgrave's special 3, he whispers in your ear, and all of a sudden you just start randomly punching yourself repetitively. I'm down for that.
I feel like that would have to be his special 2. His special 3 would have to be something a little bit more crazy, like you run off the map, and then all of a sudden you come flying down and you slam to the ground because you jumped off a building. That doesn't exist in some of the maps.
Alright then.
Or like you pull out a grenade, you pull the pin, and it blows up in your face. Stuff like that. Like that would be Kilgrave because he's a mind control guy. He says something and you do whatever he says. Okay, where's the...
Bulldog says it's just nuke.
Just nuke, okay. This is a weird map. It's like an octopus.
As I'm watching you go through this just looks like an overly complicated setup.
That's what they do.
I love it when Bam does stuff like this. It's just so much fun. Fun and interactive content, folks.
Oh man, he pulled out the Seton. That's just super interactive, ladies and gentlemen. I hate it when they do that. It's like, why overcome? Like, Portal's just so pointless. There's nothing other than making it slower for like Legends runs and making it unpredictable, where you might accidentally hit the wrong portal when you're trying to go as fast as possible. But it's like, what is the point? Just like, what's the point of some of the act quest lines? You have to 100% by just going 2 dots in between 2 other lines that doesn't even have a fight in it. And it's like, you're 98.2% done, but you still have to go back in and run a full line, but just make sure you cross that bridge to get over. Grab a 4-star box. It's like, God, waste of energy.
I know what you mean. Well, it's funny because like some of those though, especially like in Act 4, some of those like they have like the link nodes to where you can either drop the link node, making the boss easier to fight, or you can get the chest and make it a harder fight, make it worth it in the other run. So I mean, it kind of depends on.
I guess in that case,
it varies from map to map.
In that case, if it's towards the end, I can understand because it's like you either get a good reward or you fight an easier boss. But at the end of the day, you're still gonna 100% it. But like when it's at the beginning and you literally have to, like, I wish they would change it to where it's kind of like AQ, where if a line has already been done, it's either reduced cost or it's free. Because like every time I have to redo an Act 4 quest, I just hate it because I have to run like half a line that I already did, and then I get to do the one line that's open, and then I got to run another full line that I already did. It's like they really want you to pay for those refills.
Of course they do. They got to find some way.
Yeah, man, I'm running out of time. We're gonna literally end this stream almost immediately after I take down Kingpin. I am gonna rank up my Black Widow on stream first, just because I've been wanting to do that all day. Hopefully I have enough ISO to do so. I think she's ready.
Did you awaken her with that blast pole, or you just have her?
No, I just have her. I have 0 awakened 4-stars and no awakening gems, so I need a 100% Act 4 as soon as possible, so I can at least have 1. It's just incredible.
Do you have any stones just like sitting around?
No, dude, I have a bunch of 6 stones.
Yeah,
A bunch. I have like 30. Well, maybe not a bunch compared to like some of you other guys, but I have like 36 generic, and then I'm pretty sure I have every single class 6 stone for 4-star and multiples of some. It's just all I do is keep getting 6 stones, just can't awaken anybody. Alright, we are 1 map away from Kingpin. We can start hyping him up once we jump into the map.
Okay, everybody spam hype in the chat. Hype it up. Hype it up.
If I see 100 hypes in the chat, I will twerk. I'm just kidding. But seriously, I can twerk. If you're wondering. I have hips like a stripper. The biggest stripper of all time. Man, my dodge is off right now. Where'd you go? You just went silent. Was my joke too awkward? Something happened to my people on the Skypes. Chid is silent. Jay is silent. We are all just so silent, except for me. I heard a noise. Hype. Solomon's is in on. Oh, ow, ow. Alright, Hood. Hood always throws me off. Buy him. Stomp on him. Did you mute me? I did not, so I don't know what happened there. Both you and Chid are silent, so that's a problem. I don't know what happened to Skype. You guys both just dropped off of the face of the earth. I will donate money if you don't twerk. That's great. I will take that donation. Did I get banned? I did not get banned. I didn't even know there was an exploit. I saw people kind of getting excited about it, but I just kept playing the way I was playing. Even if I knew the exploit was available, I wouldn't do it myself, knowing that there's a risk that something not normal in the game would create punishment for me. I remember seeing that in the terms of service. So I do remember that exploiting is not okay. And in my opinion, even if they said it's not an exploit, that's great. If it's not a normal function of the game, I'm not going to mess with it. Thought I saw something about that. Slycem did, but he is now unbanned, back in action, getting his account back together. All right, Kingpin is twice in this map, which is super interesting. For those of you who watched the Seaton presentation, I think we're restarting the Skype conversation to see what happened. Let's do this. Call them back and see what happens. I turned my sound off. Now I can hear you.
Hey, I can hear you now. Yay.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there.
I don't know either. That was kind of weird. I'm just like, hello? It went totally silent.
My music also turned off.
Anywho. Salamus really trying to get that hype times 100 to get you to twerk, man. So, Salamus wants to see the twerk.
Uh-oh. You're going to have to donate battle with someone else. I forget who said. Adam Marco. He said he's going to donate to for me not to twerk. So
I feel it's a 2-to-1. AZ Real wants to see the twerk too. Apparently.
That's great, guys. But I'm not going to do it. Should never say anything.
Come on, man.
Mike Firestorm. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you're doing all right, and that trip to the hospital wasn't super serious. Obviously, you're here in the chat, so hopefully it's something that's just like, precautionary hospital visit.
Yes, Logan, they did. It's just for this week, though. So if you really want to get Act 4 done, hustle hard.
I really did not want to have to buy 3 refills for this. Jesus. But yeah,
honest, I think I'm actually gonna put this. I'm actually gonna put this event quest like on the back burner because you got a month to do it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna kind of put it on a back burner. No, I totally understand what you're doing, but I'm gonna put it on the back burner for now.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go get Act 4 done.
No, I always do the, I'll run the heroic first, run it through, just to get it done, especially now because I need those T3s.
Sure.
I only need one of them, honestly. The freaking event quest gave me nothing this morning. So annoyed. Or the Catalyst quest, the daily.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Those are always so underwhelming, especially the class ones.
I've been doing a lot of because I've got a couple of 4-stars that are sitting at like rank 1 because I don't have the T2 class cats. So luckily, like if you run through that, you still get at least 1 fully formed.
Yeah.
Even if you don't get all the shards that you need, you'll still get 1 fully formed.
Yeah, I've gotten 3 before, and usually that's from getting enough shards or fragments. But I've gotten 2 fully formed and then frags enough to form another one. I've gotten 4 before, and I'm like, I want that every time. All right. First fight with Kingpin, I'm just going to run through this. Probably should have gone in with a weaker one. No, I think I can survive a little bit. We'll let him pound me into a S1. God, he looks like such a boss. So here's his S1, hopefully. Bam! Shoot some gas at you.
I don't know if it's worth $300 to get Act 4 done, but if that's what you want to do, you know, kudos.
In my opinion, nothing's worth that much money for one thing, but if you've got the disposable income, by all means, do what you want.
I'm definitely not gonna. I'm gonna tell you not to definitely not gonna tell you not to spend $300 on this game if that's what you feel you need to do, but I wouldn't, because no.
I love that baseball bat swing of his S1. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. I don't know. I like the cane overall. I'm glad it's there.
Yeah.
For sure.
I remember there was some like rumor about him having swords, and people were not excited. Oh, he's unstoppable. Shoot.
I don't know if I heard anything about him having swords.
But Medusa does.
The Medusa having swords was like the really big issue, because like that was not.
Yeah, 'cause she's supposed to just be like powerful hair.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's right, Adam Marco, the pimp cane.
That KO sign, visual, that's pretty freaking awesome. Oh, I think Kingpin's awesome. I think just like every other champion that's come out, his animations are pretty awesome. I know they're getting better at that. Like early on, their Thor looks ugly. Some of their early characters just look so bloated, but recently they've done a really good job, in my opinion, as far as design. And then some of these specials that they're coming out with just look so cool. Like the Carnage, for as bad as he is so awesome to watch. And yeah.
The only thing that I don't like is if you go to like the character, the champion display on Hyperion, and if you look at his, I believe it's his left wrist, his right wrist, it looks super wonky, like it's been broken twice and extended.
That's funny.
And what it is, I mean, they use the character model for Thor, I guess, is from what people were saying, but like still, it just looks so weird.
And that's the problem, is like they don't really change the body styles often enough. They just put a mask on top of some preset body, which is probably like Kingpin is probably a Hulk with a suit on.
Yeah, Hulk or a Juggernaut, yeah, for sure.
Because I think Juggernaut is even a Hulk with a different skin on.
That's possible. That's definitely possible. But I mean, they had the same animations for the longest time too, so.
Yeah. I hate the Iron Man regen. So annoying.
Logan, were you? Go ahead.
No, it's alright. Go ahead.
Logan, were you saying my channel? I won't be actually having my own channel. I will be joining SlycemGaming, and I will just be coming through on this one. And that will be soon. We're still waiting on some setups and stuff like that. And like I said, once we get the new setups in, we're gonna basically go. What I'm gonna basically be doing is a new account. We got to start from the ground up, kind of like what other people are doing. But I'm going to be completely free to play, and mine's not going to be.
So you're doing that?
Mine's not going to be. Yeah, I'm not going to be doing. I'm not going to have as much time for this as some people, as
Seaton.
Certain people who basically. Well, I was trying to leave names out of it, but yes, basically, because we are. Everybody at SlycemGaming is a person, and we all have lives. We all have jobs. We all have
Seaton
families.
is not a person. He does not have life.
Well, I mean, look. Have you seen his Tinder account? I mean, when the dude's bringing up Tinder in the middle of his live stream, kind of raises some questions for you.
So
Okay, that's
funny.
all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Dang, dropping all kinds of, what's it called? Shade, as the kiddos say.
Yeah.
Or as the Frojo says.
I guess I get to be curtains today, huh?
Curtains.
Sorry, Frojo.
That is funny. That's awesome. I was actually gonna be that person, and then it just sort of didn't work out. I don't have the time to dedicate to 2 different accounts and take care of my kid and try to make money. So we're at Kingpin.
I won't be I will actually be retiring my main account, I guess we'll call it, because I technically have like 3 or 4 accounts that I was kind of like just goofing around on to begin with anyway. But my main account will kind of go on the shelf for a little while, at least, because the focus will be the new account, and it will be, especially if you're doing free to play, it does take a lot of effort, especially now, and especially if you want to grind for heroes and stuff like that. I will probably start my new one after the Kingpin grind, because I still need to finish details with Slycem about my producers and stuff, because I don't have the setup that you guys do, and I will basically just be streaming from my phone, because having an Android, I don't have to have all that extra stuff, but I won't have the Slycem setup that you guys do.
Yeah.
So rather than just seeing my gameplay and my currently nasally depressing sounding voice, you'll have a little bit more of a setup when I get going.
Yeah, for sure. All right, so now we're on Kingpin. Read through his quick signature ability, True Nature. Fisk readies himself to bring his ill intent upon the contest, beginning the fight with 2 rage debuffs active on himself. When Kingpin exits overpower mode, he has a charge to gain up to 4 rage debuffs, with each having a 71% chance to activate. And then you got Rage, his abilities. He's just freaking heavy hitter as far as I can see. Against when Seaton was running it against, he just every hit looked like it was just powerful. But his S1 was definitely easier to evade. I didn't get a chance to see his S2. I don't know that I can even get him to an S2 without either dying or killing him. But let's see. Maybe we can get him to an S2 right now. Plus my game's all glitchy, so I don't have that opportunity. You still there?
Yeah, I'm still there. Sorry, I was reading. I was catching up on reading some stuff.
Yeah, so
it almost looks like you want to have a debuff. Like if you're playing with him, you almost want to have a debuff a little bit.
There we
like
go.
if you get him awakened, if you have him with a debuff, then he gains that attack if he's got the debuff. So suicides might be a good way to go with him, because if he doesn't convert him into a rage, which could potentially, like, let's say you get a Kingpin, you get him awakened, and you run suicides, you could have potentially of having 4 rage already, like, right there, because you get the 2 from the awakened ability and the 2 from the conversions. So you're already halfway to your first overpowered. And if you go against anybody who drops a debuff, or you still, or something else, this could be dangerous, to say the least.
Yeah. He's not very hard to get. Like, he stays open a lot of the time, but his S2, and like, once I got him to S2, like, able to use it, loaded up those 2 bars, he got super, super aggressive. Like, he was not holding back. That was kind of crazy. So he seems like he's a handful once you get him pissed off. And that is true Kingpin. If you watch this Daredevil series,
yeah,
that guy gets pissed off. Sure. He freaking slams your face in the table 100 times.
Man, that unstoppable just stays there forever. He pins you in a wall, you're done.
Yeah, I couldn't do anything.
Holy cow.
He belly bumped me to death.
This will be wow. This is gonna be a scary defender.
Yeah, I think he's one worth to hype, because he's a heavy hitter for sure.
He's gonna be fun. He's gonna be fun to play though offensively as well, because he can go either way as far as that. Like you may have to use a couple potions on him to keep him through everything, but he's gonna be. I think he might be a better attacker than he is defender, based on what I'm seeing. I mean, he'll be a good defender too, but I don't know. I don't want to up. I mean, I'm just gonna say that I like what I see, and if I can pull a few more shards, a few more 5-star shards, I might
try to go for him.
I might go for him.
Nice.
At least once. I don't have an awakening gem though.
Yeah, I don't even think you need to down his hype, because I think everyone's gonna want him no matter what anyone says, because he's an awesome character, and then he looks like he's an awesome playable character too. So I'm gonna open up this 3-star crystal, since it's
he's definitely gonna be an aggressive. He's not gonna be one of those passive players though, like the ones who, like, if you do a lot of parry work with Thor and stuff like that, like that's a fine way to play. But if you play a little bit more aggressively, he's gonna be something else, to say the least.
Bulldog pulled a Moon Knight 5-star. Bulldog just has literally the worst luck in this game. I mean, I don't mind Moon Knight too much, but again, I'm a noob, so
I don't know. I liked him too. I don't know. Like, he's good. He's good definitely 1 week of the year. When he's in full moon stage, you get a bleed, you get a stun, and you can just go ham on him. I don't know. I'm actually pretty big fan of his. Blah 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 blah.
I hate fighting him. That's for sure. He's annoying sometimes, especially when he's on a. I forget which act it was, or I think it was chapter 2.3. In Act 4, he's just pain in the ass because you get poison, and if you don't have a poison immune up against him, you just die so fast. There you go, rank 3 Black Widow, and we got some ISO for her.
Whoop whoop.
See where we can get her.
Are you gonna take her to 4 too, or just
we're going straight to 4 as soon as we can. So I got her to 10. 210. I think that's gonna get her to 2,000 base. Nope, 1971. That always annoys me. Oh, I have more ISO. Don't worry, I got more big ass ISO. Ooh, another skill ISO. Heck yeah. Here we go. All right, we're at 14 with her. Almost halfway there.
Realm of Legends with a 3-star Moon Knight? I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
You better stream it.
That's... Yeah. Well, Salomon says he saw somebody do that. I want it. Salomon, if you can, man, if you're in the Slycem line chat, man, send that in there. Send that link in there. I want to see that.
Yeah, that's incredible. All right, guys. That's all I got for you today. I need to jump out of here. I'm actually 15 minutes late to pick up my daughter at daycare. Luckily, that's not a big deal other than the fact that her nap is now just impacted by 15 minutes. So I want to thank everyone who's on here currently, and those of you who stuck around for the entire stream. It's been a really good time. Ran through Heroic, got to see Medusa and Kingpin in action. Unfortunately, I couldn't get Medusa to do her S2. That sounds kind of like, I don't know. I want to say dirty, but also like I just had a bad date. Like she didn't pay for the dinner or something. But anyways, as always, if you're new here, make sure you subscribe. If you're not new, you know what to do. As soon as this video uploads, make sure to come back, hit the like button, leave a comment. Those are the things that help grow the SlycemGaming channel. I want to thank Smokeman for joining us today and helping me sort of keep the interaction going as I try to get through Heroic as fast as possible. And Chid, who for some reason dropped off the call and never came back, but thank him for jumping in and joining us as well. Smokeman, is there anything that you'd like to say before we close this thing out?
Nope. Like I said, keep an eye open for some more day streams from us here soon here at SlycemGaming. Wanted to thank everybody for coming in. Thanks for having me in, Nerd. Always fun. But yeah, definitely keep an eye open for more stuff from SlycemGaming during the day from our lesser known crew, we'll call ourselves for the time being.
Yeah, and then as soon as I figure out this Skype thing, if I can get it to work better, I'll try to have you on some of my streams too when you're available. For sure, because I'd like to have someone to talk to. It's a little better than sitting there hoping that everyone likes what you're doing. But
no, yeah, totally. I get what you're saying.
Cool. So thank you everyone for joining us again, and we'll see you tonight. Make sure to tune in as usual. It'll probably be around 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 10 p.m. Central. Was that 11 Eastern?
11 Eastern.
Yeah, something like that. I know Slice tries to get on as soon as he can after work, so stay tuned. We'll be back. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks, guys. Take care.